guys, how many of you out there have been raped? Okay, that's too many. But how many of you actually wanted it?
I mean, I think it's a very taboo thing, and I think part of it is because that we have this stigma on the person who was raped must be partially responsible for it.
It's kind of the kind of crime that is hidden but also so common that any chance we get to like bring it out into the open, like rape goes on all the time but we never talk about it. It's this hidden issue that we should all be furious about but no one talks about it.
I think that it's a stigma placed upon most women to be meek and mild about their sexuality. I was raised in a religious environment, and it was only until the last year that I was actually able to say the word rape in a tribute to myself without crying. It's something that I feel I have no reason to be ashamed of anymore.
Well, it's ridiculous. I mean, you know, if you don't talk about something, you can't understand it and really get a sense of what the issues really are.
And for being called a slut and being raped for women of color is very, very different because police treat it differently. For example, if a woman is undocumented and she calls the police, she can't obviously do that because she'll be deported, right? Or if she's from a poor community of color and might have some other crime in her background, she might have to fear being arrested.
I think we just immediately jumped to it being horrific. I put it on my sign here, as you can see, but I feel weird about using it even then, like kind of guilty, or I'm afraid people won't get the point, I guess. I have friends who find it hurtful to be used in any context. I still do sometimes. I kind of wish I didn't.
Right now we're at a point in history where it's like it doesn't have to be this way, and people are coming together to actually show like, look, sexuality, promiscuity, being a woman is like not a bad thing.
I would walk down the street holding a sign that says I was a rape victim, but I am now a survivor, because I don't feel that I should be the one to be shamed. It should be the rapist.